Shimon Peres was the last in a generation of politicians who founded Israel. But will he be remembered for his acts of war or attempts at peace? He was more popular outside Israel than within it. He had held nearly every public office, including Prime Minister 3 times and finally President. But he never led a party to an election victory. In the 1948 war, in which the State of Israel was created, he played a big role, moving on to become Defense Minister at the age of 29. Back then, he was more hawk than dove, making sure Israel had a nuclear capability. After the capture of the West Bank, Gaza and the Golan Heights in 1967, Peres worked to establish the first illegal Israeli Jewish settlements in the occupied territories. But while all this was going on, he was in secret talks with Arab states, promoting a deal that would surrender occupied land to Jordan. He failed, though, to get support.
The time was ripe to make peace with the Palestinians, and this time we rejected it unduly. It was our mistake.
Nevertheless, he didn't give up and was the main negotiator with Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat. It led to the signing of the Oslo Accords, laying out a roadmap for an independent Palestinian state side by side with Israel. The Accords earned Peres the Nobel Peace Prize, along with Arafat and the Israeli Prime Minister at the time, Yitzhak Rabin. But the deal never came to fruition.
Failed for many reasons, but there is no other solution at the end. And I think that's, as I mentioned to you, in my view, his greatest achievement is that he moved the public opinion in Israel, the majority of the public opinion, from right to left, from these nationalist feelings to the feeling that you need to divide the land.
Peres eventually became president. He made some inroads as an elder statesman, here with Pope Francis and the Palestinian president Mahmoud Abbas. And he may well have been reflective about previous words aimed at moving towards peace.
It calls for sacrifice and compromise. Without peace, we are not complete.
Shimon, happy birthday.
3 years ago, after his 90th birthday, he was asked about whether a peace process was possible in his lifetime.
I'm sure I shall see peace in my lifetime, even if I shall have to extend my life for a year or two.
It was more of a wish than a prediction, and not surprisingly, it didn't come true.